Hello everyone, my name is Claiborne Williams, and I am the lead vocalist and guitarist for Hidden Regalia. And today, I'm going to show you how we produced Keep Going.
Hey, what you doing Sunday? I don't really know, baby, I don't wanna go. If we're live, we'll keep going. We're live, keep going. Hey, what you doing Monday? I don't really know, baby, I don't wanna go. If we're live, I'll keep going.
So Keep Going was one of the first tracks that I wrote for the album, not knowing that it was going to be an album at the time. I just wanted songs that I could write and produce really quickly, and Keep Going ended up being one of those. Eventually, as we went on, we were starting to write more complex stuff and work together as a band. But in the beginning, this was entirely my project, and I just wanted to record some stuff during the summer. I wrote this song in July, and the album didn't come out till January, so it stayed in the file pretty long. And usually when I have a song that I've recorded that long, I tend to hate it because I hear it over and over again. But this was one that I really liked, and I thought that it had a lot of potential to stay on the album. Ultimately, I wanted more people on the song, and that kind of set the vibe for the whole album. And what eventually made the band is because I had so many people be on this first track. It starts off with this little intro chord progression that acts as a transition as well as the intro. So it sounds something like this.
Well, I got a feeling that you wanna know.
Usually I record guitar first just because I'm a guitar player, and I wrote this song on guitar. So yeah, I started with one guitar track, distorted, pan to the left, and then the other pan to the right, just to add a little bit more feel. And I like that kind of big guitar sound, but minimal track. I added two more clean guitars that did some more melodic work. And it really shines during the halftime part. That guitar harmony is all clean, and I kind of wanted that to blend through the rest of the sound. Ryan's bass track is something that I really love. When I recorded my bass track on this, it didn't sound as good as I intended it to be. And so I brought it to Ryan. Ryan was a former bandmate of mine and a good friend, and he hopped all over this, sent me two tracks, and one of them was better than the other. And I just like what he did with it. Ryan has a good ear for knowing when to lay low and hold down the support of the song, and knowing when to shine through and enunciate some riffs. So he's basically doing this whole way through. Exactly what I wanted. I wanted that bounce in the verse. And then during this halftime section, he does a really cool ascending line. And let's just solo this out. It sounds like this. So yeah, that's just one line that is small and subtle, but it bleeds through the mix really well. As for the drums, I like a really punchy kick to bleed through the mix. I'm not really a drummer, but I enjoy recording drums. So for the chorus, I know I wanted this call and response thing, and originally it was just me on the background vocals, and it sounds something like this.
Hey, what you doing Sunday? I I don't really know, baby, I don't wanna go. If we're live, I'll keep going. We're live, keep going.
So not really harmonious. I mean, it's a little pitchy, but that's what I played when people were tracking over it. I just told all my friends just to, yell that line as loud as you could, and eventually when you add, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more people on the chorus, it sounds way bigger, and I like that idea of that.
Hey, what you doing Sunday? I don't really know, baby, I don't wanna go. If we're live, I'll keep going. We're live, keep going. Hey, what you doing Monday? I don't really know, baby, I don't wanna go. If we're live, I'll keep going. We're live, keep going.
So yeah, add some reverb to the voices, and made it sound like way bigger than it was. As for my vocals, I usually keep a compressor. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, I usually keep a compressor, a reverb, and just a tempo delay, just to add a little bit of texture to it. It's nothing big and nothing crazy, I just like kind of simple vocals like that. And then Ryan does this bass fill right here that it kind of blends through the mix, but I have to point it out because it's one of my favorites. He does this little fill right coming out of the chorus. I think that's really cool. Again, same sort of format as the first verse. Just a little bit more, instrumentation. I added some brass, little synth stuff, and then just a basic piano. So that stuff just like it's not gonna shine through, but it makes it more full, and at the end of the day, like, no one's really gonna listen to the song for that, but I think it sounds better with it in there. And then on to the B section, and it sounds something like this. Yeah, so here I wanted something slow, kind of bring the tempo down, and all clean guitars.
When I drove home,
Ryan comes in.
in that dream, I was leaving.
Harmony vocal.
The leaves were falling.
Just 2 voices are better than one
I was
sometimes.
happy in the city. Took a walk.
And then I have these little leads in here. And they're just like small little flurries.
Go now. I'm not ready.
So yeah, I just wanted something that was kind of slow and different from the bounce that is the majority of the song, and just to kind of wind it down. I didn't really want to end with "We're live, keep going." We got to keep going. So that's why the B section is in there, and that was pretty much it. The song took. It didn't take very long to record, just because it's a very simple song and I knew what we wanted. So yeah, that's keep going.
Keep going.